So we've all been there, right? You hop off the sales call with the prospect, you send the contract, the invoice, the proposal, whatever it may be, and they end up ghosting you. But what if I told you there's a way for you to not get ghosted, get the prospect to reply, and ultimately sign them as a customer? If you don't know me, my name is Aryan. I run a AI lead generation agency, and using this AI sales technique, we've quite literally helped our clients generate hundreds of thousands of dollars by using it. And in this video, I'm going to break down what it is, how it works, and how you can implement it. Now, I know this is probably not your first time watching a video on this type of topic, but I promise you, if you just give me your full attention, full screen this video, and just lock in for the next few minutes, you'll learn stuff that you've quite literally heard nowhere else. Deal? Let's get right into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is how you stop getting ghosted after your initial sales call with the prospect. So I'm going to tell you a quick story, and let me know if this sounds familiar with you, right? And I'll just based off of this. These are just based off of what's happened to me. So let's say you got on a sales call. Sales call goes well. You send a proposal, or maybe you book a follow-up meeting with the prospect, and the prospect never replies. And you follow up with the prospect, and you still hear nothing. And what you end up thinking is like, okay, well, did I do the sales process wrong? Did I pitch him wrong? Did I not book a follow-up meeting? Did I do this? Did I that? And you end up tweaking your sales process, and you end up trying to fix something that doesn't need any fixing at all, right? And because you do that, your closing rate goes down. I'm sure this is pretty familiar to what you guys do, because this has happened to me. I get off a call with the prospect ends up ghosting. I go back and watch my sales call, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to change my pitch. Maybe I need to change my discovery questions. Maybe I need to dive deeper and blah, 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 blah. And I end up overthinking and tweaking stuff that doesn't need to get tweaked at all. And my sales percentage just goes down because I'm trying to be fancy or whatever it may be, right? So I'm sure this has happened to most of you. And it wasn't until I discovered this method that we're going to go over in this video that my closing percentage went up 5 to 10% by not even adjusting my sales process at all. Like, I didn't touch my sales process at all, and I ended up closing 5 to 10% more deals, right? And then I also got more prospects to reply to me and not ghost me. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works, and you're just going to need 2 to 3 tools, or I guess 2 tools, which is Clay.com and your CRM. If you don't know what Clay.com is, it's pretty much like a Google spreadsheet of all of your favorite sales tools. They have Apollo, they have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, they have Smart Lead Instantly, of course, they have HubSpot, Salesforce, whatever it may be. This is one of the best sales tools on the market, but you're going to use it and your CRM, and I'm going to show you how exactly this all works. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now inside of Clay.com, and pretty much how this works is this is a table inside of Clay.com. Like I said, it's like a Google spreadsheet, and I don't want to overwhelm you immediately, but what you first want to do is you want to link your CRM to your Clay.com account. So how you do that is you go to Add Enrichment, and you just type in HubSpot, you type in Salesforce, you type in Pipedrive, you type in Close, whatever CRM it may be. You just type that in, and you link your CRM into this table, or into Clay. Then once you've done that, you can actually map out the information from your CRM into this essentially spreadsheet, right? So once you do that, once you link your CRM, you'll be able to map out your the leads that you have into this spreadsheet. And all you have to do from there is just enrich the data and put it into Clay.com. It's pretty simple. I believe on HubSpot it's just like import person or whatever it may be. But you can just basically get your leads' emails, get your leads' name, their domain, put it all on here, right? So you can see here, I have fake emails here, or not fake, these are public emails from Ford, from Tesla, from McLaren, and there's a fake email from me. This is not my real email. Do not email me there. It'll bounce. But pretty much, you're going to pull that data and put it on to Clay.com, right? Once you've done that, and once you have, I'm assuming you already have the website, I'm assuming you already have everything, your next step is you're going to actually pull out a sales recording tool that you use and put the transcript of that call into your CRM. So, for example, what I mean by transcript is you should be recording all of your sales calls. You should be, hopefully you are, you should be recording every interaction you have with the prospect. But if you're not, you download a tool like Fathom, download a tool like Fireflies, whatever it may be, and basically after the call, it'll send you a transcript. So here's an example. So this is Fathom.ai, and this is just a impromptu meeting I have with one of my friends. But essentially what you can do is you can go to transcript, and you could just copy that entire transcript, and you could take it to your CRM, and your CRM should have some type of thing where it's like notes, right? Once you have that, you can just paste it in the notes column, and but essentially what will end up happening is you will have the lead that you have. So this is Pipedrive, for example. So every time you click on the lead for, like, let's say positive, or let's say demo call or booked meeting, whatever, right? You can add it as a note, and you can just copy paste that entire transcript in that leads notes, right? I'm not gonna do this because I already have an example here, but you can just copy paste that for the entire leads notes, right? So all you will have to do is go use a recorder like Fathom or like Fireflies, copy the transcript, paste it onto the leads notes. Then what you're going to do is you can actually pull the data from that lead, or the notes of that lead, onto clay.com. So you can pull the entire transcript or the notes of that lead. So for example, this is like an entire call we had, blah, 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 like a summary of the call. This entire call we had, blah, 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 summary of the call, right? So you're going to use this data for later, because save it, and it'll end up helping you a lot, right? So if you're kind of lost in the sauce so far, connect your CRM. Once you connect your CRM, use that call recording that you use to speak with your prospects inside of inside of your CRM. Paste it as a notes, and then what you're going to do is you're going to validate the email. So for a lot of you that have a bunch of CRM data, those emails that you may have, they might be invalid, right? They might not be updated. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a verifier such as debounce, such as Chameleon verifier, to basically verify the emails to make sure that it's still valid, right? Once you have done that, and once you find that, okay, this is still valid, you're going to then write essentially a follow-up email, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to tell GPT on Clay and be like, hey, based off of this transcript, write me a follow-up email that proposes the next steps in simple terms, appropriate the script for a 5th grade reading level. I'll slowly scroll by. I'm not going to read everything. Basically, you're going to tell the AI to go to the transcript of the call that you had and write a follow-up message, and you're going to give it an example, right? So what will end up happening is you'll have something like this, where it's like, hey, Drew, thank you for a call today. It was great to learn about your blah, 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 blah. We do this, this, and this. Let's talk again on this date, right? So it'll basically go through the entire transcript that you had with the prospect and write a follow-up email from them. So you can see how powerful this is, because all of the data that you have sitting in your CRM, first it'll validate if it's even a valid email. And if it is, that transcript that you had, it could be like from a call from a year ago. It'll go in there and it'll write a cold email, be like, hey, it's been a while, but here's what we spoke about last time about our product or our services. Would you be open to a call sometime next week to learn more, or to like catch up about this, right? So you can see how powerful this is when you have thousands of leads just sitting in your CRM. This will be all automated for you, so that it'll write the cold email, and then you can just take this or you can just take this Clay table, plug it into a sequencer like Smartly or Instantly or HubSpot, whatever you guys use, and then just send out cold emails. So all the dead leads that you have sitting in your CRM, you can just literally just take it, put it into here, and then just send out cold emails and writing follow-ups. This will literally help you close more deals after the calls, because you don't have to sit there and be like, okay, what was the transcript for this call? What was the transcript for this call? No, this will fully automate it. Fully automate it. Because every time you add a lead, it'll come in here and it'll be added by itself. So let's say you added somebody like, I don't know, like Ari into the lead, right? It'll go in here and it'll just be added as an email. It'll be added as a name, added as a website domain, right? And then what you also can do is write a follow-up email. So basically, I told GPT to be like, hey, now based off of this follow-up, based off of this initial email, write me a follow-up email based off of the transcript, make a 6th grade reading level, and then I just give it an example, and then it writes you another follow-up email. So it's like, hey, I just wanted to follow up about our chat, our services, blah, blah, blah. And again, what I told GPT here is essentially make it super specific to the transcript and what the pain points and what we addressing the objections of the call, right? So look, be super specific in the email so you handle objections that you may have had on the transcript. So you can see how powerful this is when you have thousands and thousands of leads just sitting in your HubSpot, sitting in your Salesforce, whatever CRM you use, and you can just basically get this data on the table, enrich the data, making sure that's a valid email, write a follow-up sequence, and then they'll automatically send it out to them, right? So using this, you will literally close more deals, and you will quite literally book more, close more deals, hit your quota, and generate more revenue, right? This is a pretty simple table. And again, I don't want to give a specific example because I don't want to enrich, or I don't want like actual leads that we have in the pipeline here, just out of privacy for the prospect. But all you would have to do is just get the data from your CRM, put it in here, make sure it's valid, put your notes of the call. This is the most important part. And then GPT can easily write a follow-up email and you'll send it out to them. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much the video on how you can stop getting ghosted after sales calls. And again, well, actually one more thing. You can keep writing follow-up emails, so you can keep adding email 3, email 4, email 5, whatever it may be. You can just keep going, honestly, based off of this entire thing. Because once you get the first prompt, right, it's pretty simple, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you can stop getting ghosted by leads after your sales call. That's how you can increase your closing percentage and basically generate more revenue. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you find this valuable. And if you want someone to come into your company and do this entire CRM process for you, help you clean up your CRM, help you close more deals, fully done for you, press the link in the description and book a time to chat with me below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.